So, is this the? This is the cistern right behind you?
That is the cistern right behind you.
And can you give me a little bit of a few facts about the? What's happening right now?
That's the end of the cistern. They're about to close it off. That's the last piece. It's about 70,000 pounds. It sits in, locks in with a mastic to make it waterproof, and then is grouted on the joints on the inside and out.
Now, what's the volume of the cistern?
The overall volume of the structure is higher than what's considered the usable water, so it's 50,000 gallons, 50,700 gallons.
Now, on a yearly basis, I saw some wild figures in the newspaper. What are we talking about saving water relatively? What's the projection?
Full build out, and we have both this building and the roof of this student learning center tied into it. We're going to be able to save and capture 880,000 gallons is the projected estimate.
So that's not a wild figure at all.
No.
That's a hard number.
It's a hard number based on calculations of 30,000 square foot of roof drain. We got 14,000 square foot of roof that we're going to be using to capture water from the new building, and there's 16,000 square foot of roof that will capture water from on SLC at full build out.
Now, so this cistern is the one? There's not one on another side of the building? This is the one?
No, this is single.
And how do you determine the location, the place to put a device like this, or a holding?
Well, in our
system?
case, it's the only place you could put it.
Okay.
Everywhere else, we're basically property line to property line.
This is the low point on the site where we can gravity feed it.
Right.
The other, and also the mechanical room where the pump system and the filtration system is going to be is on this side of the building as well.
So we've got all of those inputs of water going into this, plus runoff.
We've got runoff from the roof. We've got runoff from the condensate system. Condensate water coming from the HVAC system. So it's just rain from the roof and condensate.
So there's no storm water off of the paved area.
Oh, and there's no storm water runoff.
It is all storm, but it's storm coming directly from the roof.
Yes, okay, yeah, it's just not, it's not runoff from the parking lots or anything like that.
That's right.
And we have, the roofs are a source of major volume of water.
880,000 gallons of water over the course of the year.
It's so much.
With a year of normal rainfall.
We have a lot of misconceptions about that. People think of putting rain barrels around their house and they put a little, a 40-gallon drum around their house, but so much water comes off of your roof.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much it's getting sealed up today.
Yes, that's the last piece.
Wow, we walked up just in time. Anything else you want to tell us about this?
A couple of facts, I guess. It would take, at full build out, if we've got both sets of roofs tied into it, a 4.5-inch rainfall to fill the system. You don't have many, if any, 4.5-inch rainfalls in a year. So the cistern was based on capturing, at any given rainfall, 2.5 inches of it. And that would capture 95% of all the available rainfall.
John, didn't you say it supplies like 50% of the water for toilet flushing? And
Actually, for irrigation and toilet flushing, will be right at 47% of the water needed to flush the toilets for a year and irrigate the plants for a year. So it's a 47% reduction in use of water from the main water utility, Athens Clarke County.
That's really where this green aspect comes in. It's recoverable water that we're going to reuse. And then it finds its way into the system once we use it for flushing or what have you.
Yes, it goes into the sewer,
right,
so they can treat it in the treatment plants.
Right. In a way, that's sort of that's kind of a double bonus. It's not going to the river; it's water that we're recovering and putting back into the system.
Recycled twice.
Yes, yeah.
It's a good point. No one had actually brought that up previously, but that's exactly what's happening.
Is it okay to walk down a little closer, or is this not where we want to be?
Yes.
Sorry.
Probably makes sense to walk around on this side.
Okay. Green.
Sounded like they were.
This is green.